Local 3 Sports with Jake Durant.
Hi, I'm Ivy Shank filling in for Jake Durant. The top contest for high school football players in the Upper Peninsula was at risk of fading away until a big change helped the leader of Marquette's Advantage sports training facility keep it alive. Advantage, led by Dustin Brancho, has continued to expand its thumbprint in the area since opening nearly 10 years ago. When the announcement was made stating the game was going to be ending, Brancho wasn't the only one to see a golden opportunity. Jake Durant has more.
But when I did get the news, I got a bunch of text messages from coaches from all over the UP saying, hey, this might be the time to, step up and maybe take over this game. And, I thought about it in a couple years past. I thought about it, if this ever did come about. And, once the opportunity finally presented itself, we kind of jumped at it.
The UP Football All-Star Week has been a summer staple in Marquette for nearly 2 decades. It gives local student athletes from across the UP one final opportunity to put on their pads, strap up their helmets, and compete at the high school level while giving back to the local community in the process.
Obviously I want to give, props to Todd. His event that he's put on for, the last 16 years has been outstanding.
Brancho has also shown a commitment to athletes in the Upper Peninsula. He has dedicated over a decade to training local student athletes and says the opportunity to take over was a no-brainer for him and his team.
A lot of the kids, when they first got the news the first day of training camp this year, it was disheartening for them because they thought, all this hard work that they're going to be putting in, and now they can't play in an all-star game at the end of the season. It's just one opportunity that I didn't want to have taken away from these kids.
Brancho says he understands what it's like to be an athlete from the area and knows just how much the game means to the athletes.
Coming out of high school, my biggest, I ended up playing college football at Northern, and one of the biggest things that people always say, like, you're a good football player for the UP. Like, oh man, you're from the UP? Like, that was like a question mark. And the biggest why coming out of there now, right, is I want to help these UP athletes whatever chance I can get. When an opportunity like the UP Football All-Star Game was taken away, I wanted to make sure that we can kind of bring that back for them because those are one of those things that I want these kids to have another chance to kind of showcase who they are and what they can do on the field.
While the game will be under new leadership, you can expect a lot of the same that has made this event so special.
I think like with everything, once there's change of ownership or change of, scenery, there's going to be some things that are going to be slightly different, but the blueprint is there. I'm not going to try and reinvent the wheel. The game that Todd put on was tremendous, but there might be some new wrinkles and new additions that we put in that's just going to fit our mold, and we'll kind of see what happens in the near future.
The acquisition of the All-Star Football Week has been just a small portion of a big summer for Advantage. The company is currently in the process of moving locations in Marquette. The new space will help better serve the company's clientele, which range from youth all the way up to professional athletes.
This opportunity came about a year ago. And I kind of jumped on it. I wanted to buy this facility and turn this into something that nobody's seen around this area. It's not just going to be strength conditioning. It's not just going to be speed and agility. We're going to tie everything together. We're going to have recovery. We're going to have nutrition. We're going to have meals. We're going to have everything kind of tied into one in here. So we're going to have any type of recovery modality that you can think of with cold tubs and physical therapists and that sort of thing. So
Brancho says the new location will have everything an athlete needs under one roof.
We want to make sure that every athlete that comes in here has the bells and whistles. Pretty much anything that you'll see at a professional setting. That's kind of what we wanted to have here. In the process last year, especially with Jake Witt, a lot of the agents, they wanted to have everything kind of in-house with, they want to have the food, they want to have the nutrition, they want to have the meals, they want to have that with, strength conditioning, and then obviously the skill work and the combine work. But then they also want to have chiropractic care, they want to have physical therapy, they want to have massage therapy, right? So we want to make sure we have everything kind of under one roof so that when these kids come in, everything's kind of taken care of.
Advantage will celebrate its 10-year anniversary with a grand opening of its new training facility this December.